Ah, ah. Brought to you, excuse me, brought to you by the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. I was over 20 grand, and then some fucking cunt dropped out. I hope you get diarrhea on the day of your daughter's fucking wedding, cunt. Kill my fucking momentum. Anyway, look at this shit, though. I just got back from Peru. I wish I didn't go because I had some momentum. Because as I was making my lineups in the Atlanta airport for getting on the plane to Peru, I fucking got off the plane and won. Look at that shit. Second place, third place. Sometimes the system works. Not yesterday. I got back from Peru and got my ass handed to me again. But sometimes look at that shit. Missed first place by 3 fucking points. But we got second place and third place for a nice combined $700 takedown. Considering what I had to pay in rebook fees and baggage fees, all that money went right back to the fucking airline. But they could suck a dick. Look at that shit. Jack Sawinski came through. Nick Solak came through. Why? Because the algorithm, baby. The ones we make for ourselves. But we cannot rest on our past laurels. We must move on. Yesterday I got my ass kicked. So we didn't win shit yesterday. And today they got three slates. But for some reason, as usual, they put the $1,000 game in the morning. The 4 o'clock game, 3 o'clock games, they don't put shit. They put shit in those games. There's no $1,000 game. It sucks. I think you just do it just to play, and maybe you play for some contest tickets. But then later on, there's another slate at 6 with 2 games, and again, no fucking money. So it's kind of annoying. Put some fucking money, Draftkings. You make $8 billion a fucking day. Some fucking money with the spring training for the psychos like me that have to play. And again, you know what? Is there anything more fucking aggravating than you get one fucking team of assholes that don't put their fucking lineups in? Baltimore, what the fuck? You're aggravating the fucking grumpy old men down here in Florida, like myself, who need to get on the fishing boat and get their fucking lineups in. So we might have to make this without Baltimore. Because every now and then they get the lineups in over here before they get the lineups in over there. So let's check this out. We took all of our recon down. All right, look at this shit. Baltimore is just not putting the lineup in. You know, fuck you. I hate you. I hate when you don't put the goddamn lineups in. You know what I'm saying? You fuck everything up for all the grumpy people. There should be a fucking law that these teams should get fined if they don't get the goddamn lineup cards in. Can you tell I'm fucking angry today about this cunt prick that dropped out on me when I was over 20 fucking grand? I get it. Bigger problems in the world, right? Fuck Baltimore today. They're obviously fucking us over here. And that's what happens sometimes. All right, let's do this shit. We will go with Boston. We gotta get our fucking thing up here. There's your documents. Where is the baseball file? Got all our new recon we took for all the days I missed. And I gotta be honest with you, you get to with something so much baseball season's over. I don't want to travel during any of the fucking fantasy seasons, but don't let you fucking play overseas. Invading. All right, let's do this shit. Red Sox up first. Obviously, we have to skip Baltimore because they're a bunch of shitheads. What we got here? Shane Drohan, Walker Buehler, Alex Bregman, Ceddanne Rafaela, Connor Wong, David Hamilton, Marcelo Maya, Masataki Yoshida, Nick Sogard, Trace Thompson, Trevor Story. We don't have to say their names all the fucking time. Now, Dobbins, nothing on him yet. Let's see what we get. We got to take our 5. We like to play contrarian stacks. We fucking max stack all our lineups with the 5 best men. Is Nick Eaton not playing? Or is he not in the lineup? It doesn't matter. He hasn't done anything yet. So, we have Trace Thompson. Is a 2 card. He's obviously in. Romy, no. Connor Wong is in. Christian Campbell, Marcelo Meyer on the list. And of course, Alex Bregman. So we've got 4. I like to go to the and David Hamilton. So we have our 5, ladies and gentlemen. We have our 5. Let's see what we got here. No recon on Mr. Dobbins just yet. Connor Wong in the lineup for Saturday's Grapefruit League game against the Twins. A sore shoulder slowed Wong at the start of camp, and now he's ready to make his spring debut. The 28-year-old surprised many with his performance last season, and after the Red Sox traded Kyle Teal this winter, Wong looks like the catcher of the present and future in Boston. That's a hell of a review. Marcelo Maya started at third base and went 3 for 3 with a triple, a home run, and 3 RBIs during Thursday's spring game against Detroit. The Red Sox made their prospect muscle Thursday, bringing Maya, Roman Anthony, and Christian Gamble along for the road game. Maya had the best performance of the bunch and heeded manager Alex Cora's advice by delivering a run on the first inning triple to the left center. We're talking about his swing today. In BP, he was rotational. He was pulling everything, and I talked to him a little bit. His first BP a few weeks ago, he was driving the ball to left center, and that plays. I know we live in an environment where we preach pull the ball in the air, but he can drive the ball to left center. Meyer eventually got his pull on, belting a 2-run homer over the right field fence in the fifth. He's likely to start the season at AAA Worcester, which would be his first exposure to the highest level of the minors. Again, we're looking for the good cards, man. We're buying baseball cards here, ladies and gentlemen. Bregman started at third base and went 3 for 3 with a home run, a double. We read this. We love Bregman. Bregman's a beast. Big fucking free agent signing. Good, because we hate Baltimore today for not putting their fucking lineup cards in. David Hamilton started at shortstop, went 0 for 3 with a walk, a stolen base, and a run. This is old card. Old card. Old card, Hamilton. We need new fucking recon, pal. Trace Thompson again. We like Trace Thompson, minor league contract, but we read this card already. Looking for new cards. We have our sock stack. Moving on. Baltimore, I'm giving you a chance here. Come on, Baltimore. Don't fuck around. Don't be jerk offs. You jerk offs. Fuck you. Fuck the fucking Baltimore fucking Orioles. Okay, people got lives. They got shit to do. You got to get the lineup cards in. Come on. It's just fucking professionalism for us fucking hungry fantasy junkies. Like, why can't they put their fucking lineup cards in the night before? No, I'm asking too much of my fucking managers. All right, just the kind of man I am. Jose Barrios, no pitchers yet for Toronto. I don't have a perfect system for pitchers yet. I'm just applying the same metrics. 14 points because pitchers are fucking expensive. So I feel like they should get the same 14 fucking points the players get. All right, let's do this shit. What do we got? Bo Bichette, Dalton Varsho, or Elvis Martinez, Stuart Barora, Vladimir. So right there we got 1 and 2, Vladimir and Bo Bichette. Springer, Gimenez, Kirk, Schneider, Luke Clement. So nothing here in the rest of the lineup. So we're going to go with the top, the 3 behind them. Going Gimenez, Springer, and Santander. Nothing on Berrios. Vlad, this is old news. Nothing about his contract extension. Gimenez. Bichette. We read about this. He's been playing hot, getting his fucking shit back together. George Springer. Did we read this? I feel like we read this. You know, we're going to read it again for the fuck of it. George Springer. Manager John Schneider said Wednesday that Springer might see some playing time in left field this season. Springer played just 3 innings in left field at the major league level, and those came back in 2018. However, like Springer, Anthony Santana has also primarily been a right fielder in his career, so Springer could accommodate him some days by shifting to left. Neither also noted that Springer is a prime candidate to bat leadoff in 2025, which is where he spent the overwhelming majority of his time with Toronto. Good for you. Santander has been away from the Blue Jays camp while tending to visa issues, but Santander is expected to make his Grapefruit League debut Friday. Santana has reported to camp previously, then had to leave to sort some things out. He will go through a full workout Thursday before playing Friday against the Yankees. Santander signed a 5-year, $92 million contract with Toronto in January. Moving on. You have your stack, ladies and gentlemen. Every time we got to refresh with the hopes that Baltimore comes through and doesn't screw us over. But it appears Baltimore's a bunch of cunts. All right. Detroit. In a Liberty Town, Boston and Santa Cruz. Hey, we got the music. All right. Casey Mize, Dylan Dingler, Jahmai Jones, Jake Rogers, Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson, Theron Lozano, Thomas Nito, Trey Sweeney. Well, we got Tarek Skubal, I believe a Cy Young Award winner. He automatically makes it into our little pile here. What do we got in the 9? We got Trey Sweeney. We got Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, Spencer Torkelson. No Baez, no Jung. Jake Rogers behind the dish. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got our 5. Tarek Skubal has been named the Tigers' starting pitcher for the opening day game March 27th against the Dodgers. As the reigning unanimous American League Cy Young Award winner, Skubal was the obvious of a choice as he takes to get the ball opening day. He'll face a tall task in going up against the World Series champions, but fantasy managers aren't going to be sitting Skubal in any matchups. Well, that's all we need to hear right there. Jake the Snake Rogers, Spencer Torkelson went 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer in Thursday's Grapefruit League game against the Rays. It was the first spring home run for Torkelson, who's gone 3 for 10 in the early going with a robust 900 OPS. The 2020 number 1 overall pick has struggled with consistency in the majors and has seemingly lost his grip on the everyday role with the Tigers, though he can still make the team as a bench player. Given Torkelson's raw power, he is potentially intriguing fantasy option if he ever sees regular playing time in 2025. I fucking like that card right there, ladies and gentlemen. Trey Sweeney went 2 for 3 with a double, a solo home run, and 2 total runs scored in Sunday's Grapefruit League game against the Pirates. Sweeney was scuffling a bit before today as he started the spring 0 for 9 with 4 strikeouts. The 24-year-old appears to be Detroit's top option at shortstop, though veteran Javi Baez has said he's fully healthy after dealing with a hip injury. Long term, the Tigers likely want Sweeney to take the job and run with it, but Baez remains a looming threat in the short term, particularly due to his hefty contract. The two players could split playing time to begin the 2025-10 campaign, at least until one of them emerges. Hey, you like to read interesting cards. Makes for interesting reading. Makes for interesting life. Riley Green went 2 for 2 with a walk and a home run in Tuesday's Grapefruit League game against the Orioles, making his first appearance of the spring. Green wasted no time delivering his first home run as well. The 24-year-old outfielder set career highs across the board last season and seems primed for another step forward in 2025. Green should be a dependable fantasy asset with a fairly stable floor, and he offers plenty of upside as well, making him an attractive target in drafts. Oh, shit. Fucking Detroit. Will the Detroit Tigers end up like the Detroit Lions? All that hype and a bunch of shit afterwards? This guy's going to face more left-handed pitchers. We read this card. All right. Here's your Tiger stack, ladies and gentlemen. Your Tiger stack. Moving on. Come on, Baltimore. Come on, Baltimore. Come on, Baltimore. Did they put anything in here yet? Come on. Come on. I'm OCD. I like to get every fucking team represented. Otherwise, you feel like, holy nope. Nope. It was in. It was. And it wasn't. Fuck your mother. All right. What are we up to now? We move on, and we've got the Braves. Oh, you Brave. Drew Rasmussen. Moving on to Atlanta. Let's make our Brave stack. We got Riley LeBlanc. Let's do it this way. Otherwise, we're just repeating fucking names over and over again. No arms yet, so Drew Rasmussen gets in by proxy. Lau, no. No, I'm looking at the wrong fucking team. I'm looking at the Rays. So we're going on this side. No AJ Smith Shova. So he's all in. All right, let's match it up. No Albies, no Harris. Marcel Ozuna. There we go. That's one. Cooper. Brian De La Cruz. Orlando Arcia. Chadwick Trump. Jake Marisnik. And Charles LeBlanc, who is a 2. A 2, ladies and gentlemen. Charles LeBlanc. All right, we've got 2 on the stack. What we're going to do is we're going to move Charles over to third. This way Albies takes second. Harris in the outfield. Let's go Mr. Garrett Cooper. We should put Garrett on first. We'll get there. We shall tinker. our brave stack. AJ Smith-Shova will get a chance in training camp to win a rotation spot and figures to see opportunities early in the season, even if he begins the year back at AAA Gwinnett. With Spencer Strider set to begin the season on the IL, Grant Holmes and Ian Anderson are penciled in as the final two spots in the rotation ending into the spring. Smith-Shova will get a look, however, and the 22-year-old right-hander has by far the best raw stuff on that trio if he can learn to harness it more consistently. He made only one regular season appearance for Atlanta in 2024, tossing 4.5 scoreless innings against the Cubs with a 4-2 ratio. But he strained his oblique during that start, missed 6 weeks, and was never able to regain his form afterwards. While his 4.86 ERA in 87 innings at Gwinnett last year wasn't very impressive, it came with 104 Ks. If Smith-Shova puts together an impressive camp, he could force his way back into the Atlanta's opening day rotation. Oh, fuck yeah. That's what you want to read. That's what you want to read. We're fucking playing baseballs here. We're playing baseball cards. We're throwing our cards on the table in the game, and our hands have got to perform the best on the day. The season means shit to us. It's all about the day. Marcell Ozuna went 1 for 2 with a walk and a 2-run homer in Tuesday's split squad game against the Red Sox. The veteran slugger took Noah Davis deep in the 4th inning for his first long ball of the spring. Ozuna is heading into the final year of his current contract after Atlanta picked up his $16 million option for 2025 in November. And the 34-year-old could be in line for a big payday next winter despite his age if he puts together another strong campaign. Over the last 2 seasons, he posted 289, 364, 552 slash line with 79 homers and 204 RBI. RBIs. I say RBIs. Fuck you. You're those serious purists. You have to say RBI. Do I? Michael Harris says he feels healthy, 30-30 season. We read this card. Garrett Cooper. Nothing. Nothing from nothing means nothing. You gotta have something if you want a piece of me. Come on, Baltimore, give you another shot. Make it happen. Baltimore, you suck. You suck. Now our final lineup. Well, we have to make our All-Star team first. Mr. Drew Rasmussen and the Tampa Bay Rays. What we got? Okay, let's do this. No arms yet for the Rays. You get a few pitchers here in the end, which is good. You got to keep a system. This way you aren't loaded with pitchers, and you'll be driving yourself crazy trying to figure out who to pick. So no Lau, no Eloy, no Lau. Curtis Mead. Fucking screwed me over the other day. Prick. Jonathan Aranda, nothing. Jose Caballero, nothing. Palacios. Danny Jansen. I know I've heard that name before. And Johnny DeLuca. All right, we've got 2 on the block. So we'll take the top 3. Lau, Eloy, Lau, double Laus. Drew Rasmussen. Through live batting practice Wednesday and is preparing for the season as a starter. Rasmussen has been limited to only 24 total appearances across the last 2 seasons due to elbow issues, and he didn't pitch more than 2 innings in any outing in 2024 after returning to the mound in early August. However, he'll be set to work on a 5-day starter schedule throughout the spring, something he believes will keep him healthier rather than potentially pitching back-to-back days out of the bullpen. Tampa Bay is a solid 5-man unit with Shane McClanahan back after missing all of 2024 due to Tommy John surgery. So Rasmussen may need a strong spring performance combined with some luck to earn a rotation spot to begin the year. Nothing like a man playing some motivated fucking ball, ladies and gentlemen. Jansen 1 for 2 with a solo homer. Yeah, fuck it, let's read this again. Jansen went 1 for 2 with a solo home run in Saturday's Grapefruit League game against the Red Sox. Jansen has spent most of his time working with the pitching staff to begin spring training, though he homered his first at-bat of the exhibition season. He was signed by the Rays this offseason in hopes of bolstering the offense, and he should have the chance to top his career high of 324 plate appearances if he can remain healthy. Meade will enter spring training battling with Eloy Jimenez for one of Tampa Bay's final bench spots. Curtis Meade was once a highly regarded prospect in the Rays system, but he's managed just a 78 across 224 big league plate appearances. Though he's capable of playing both second and third base, the team boasts considerable depth at each position and can instead opt to keep the potential power bat of Jimenez on the roster. Does not bode well for Mead. Nothing on Lau. Nothing on Lau. This guy lost 25 to 30 pounds. We read this. All right, kids. You know what it's time to do now? Well, got to give Baltimore one more shot. Baltimore is not putting their cards in. We got to withdraw the entry. They can suck my nuts. All right, now we make an all-star team. In terms of pitching, obviously it's Tarek Skubals, our number one guy, the unanimous AL Cy Young Award winner. Now you got to choose which side of this game you want to pick, because essentially there's nothing here on Morton. Oh, well, Morton is the Baltimore pitcher, but you know what? Boston's pretty much where we're loading the lineup. I'll read it. You know what? I'm not reading it because you put your fucking lineup cards in. So you could suck my nuts. I'm gonna go on the Atlanta side. For some reason, Atlanta always puts together the better pitchers. So Skubal first, Smith Shova second. All right. Always remember, brought to you by the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter, which is now under 400%. I like batting 400. In order to bet 400, I need to make $663 in the next 13 hours. All right, so Skubal. Except for this game, because it's against him, that's where we go Smith Shova. Skubal and Smith Shova. Smith Shova and Skubal. Rasmussen and Skubal. Here we go. We got these four open here for the best ball games. All right. Catchers. Jansen was mentioned. Connor Wong. We're gonna go with Connor Wong. That and fucking cleanup. That's our catcher. Get fucking Baltimore out of here. Fucking hate Baltimore right now. I want to see them. They do not count. All right. Vlad Guerrero and Spencer Torkelson, this kind of comes down to. Mead was also mentioned. So Mead was a top prospect fighting for his job. Torkelson's a fucking highly touted, was a former number overall pick. And Guerrero's in a contract year. But he's going up against Skubal, so we're probably going to avoid any Blue Jays if we can. So this comes down to Torkelson and Mead, and I like Torkelson. Wong and Torkelson, ladies and gentlemen, those are our guys. So Torkelson. Wong. Dude. Mr. Wong. Mr. Torkelson. So we're just down to a shortstop here. And I'm liking me some Trey Sweeney action. I liked his card. This is Atlanta. We're going to run this Atlanta lineup in this quarter game. Or this dollar game. Let's run it in the dollar game. So, which one is this that we just finished? This one. All right, so Smith Shover, Skubal, Wong, Torkelson. Smith Shover, Skubal, Wong, Torkelson, Albies, LeBlanc, Sweeney. Albies. Where's LeBlanc? LeBlanc, Sweeney. Who's our outfield? Ozuna, Harrison, Cooper. Ozuna, Harris, and the Cooper. Bam, and bam. First lineup in the books, ladies and gentlemen. You could always give a refresh if you really wanted to. But we're very angry with Baltimore right now. See? They suck. They suck my ass. All right, continuing on. Go away. Your fucking updates. Go away. Oh, well, thank you for the birthday wishes. Like, you know you're not sending me fucking emails because you want something. Assholes. All right. So we're here. Torkelson. All right, second base. Bregman, of course, is always a fucking beast. So Bregman right now is our guy. Hamilton is up there, but we like Bregman more. Palacios, Grissom. Marcelo Meyer. Did he not sound more interesting than Bregman? 3 for 3, triple home run. Yeah, that's our guy. Because we can always move Bregman. Bregman, this guy's a shortstop as well, and Bregman's also a third baseman. We're going to put Meyer on top here. And as for third, I mean, he's just sitting right fucking there. Mr. Bregman. So Meyer and Bregman. There you go. It's your fucking super combo. Meyer at second, Bregman at third. Do. We want to move anybody around here to get better players in here. Because you got nothing on Gimenez. We could play it out, though, since it's more of a lineup thing as opposed to anything else. So Bregman will be our guy at third. We ain't touching this fucking lineup, though, in terms of... Then you get Ozuna. Although Trace Thompson, right? He was mentioned. He's a 2-card. Trace Thompson's a 2-card. The 2-card should trump over everything else. Everybody else is 1-cards. If you're looking at Ozuna, because it's more of a recency bias, is true. But again, when you have a 2-card and the only 2-card you got to play him. That'll be the one team we skip. All right, continuing on. Second and third, we've got Maya. Marcello Maya. And Alex Bregman. Leaving us one outfield position here for Mr. Trace Thompson. And of course, we're going to run this lineup right over here in the Slugfest game because we're trying to want to win those $20. I don't like to pay $20 for those best ball Slugfest because you can fuck yourself. So what you end up doing is you play in the contest for a quarter. You lose a quarter, you lose a fucking dollar, or you lose $8. Here we go. Skubal Smishova and Rogers, right? Yes. Torkelson, Meyer, Bregman. Torkelson, Maya, Bregman. Sweeney, Green, Carpenter, Thompson. Sweeney. Green, Carpenter, Thompson. And we're in. That is in. That is in. From nothing means nothing. You gotta have something. If you want a piece of me, all right, what do we got? What do we got? Yeah. All right, moving on. Shortstop. I believe we're going Sweeney here, right? Garcia, Clement. Sweeney's our guy. And our first outfield will be Mr. Trace Thompson, our only 2-card so far. So Sweeney at short, Thompson is our first outfielder. We've got Thompson here already. We've got to come back. Third base, Bregman. Shortstop, Sweeney. One outfield position left, which will go to Mr. Thompson. Bang it out. All right, here we go. So here we will go Mr. Thompson, who's already in here, which we've already done. We're down to one team. So who do we like in the outfield? Carpenter, we had no recon. Harris was old recon. Riley Green, I believe they said. Dependable fantasy asset. Dependable's that's the decent word. Let's go back to him. He's batting third, which we always like. Essentially, it's Green and Ozuna. So we'll go Ozuna first and then Green. First outfielder Thompson, second Ozuna, third Riley Green. Just jam that little baby in here right here. Put it in this one if you feel better. Let's do it. Skubal, Smith Shover, and Wong. Skubal, Smith Shover, Wong. Torkelson, Meyer, and Bregman. Torkelson. Meyer. Bregman. Sweeney, Thompson, Ozuna, and Green. Sounds like a law firm. Sweetie. Thompson. Ozuna. And Green. All right. That one's done. And this one's done. With one lineup to go. All right. So again, we've already done this. Ozuna and Riley Green. Just slip it in over here as well. Get our double. Dobbins, Skubal, and Wong. Dobbins, Skubal, and Wong. Torkelson, Meyer, and Bregman. All right, I believe Sweeney, no. Hamilton, Thompson, Ozuna, and Green. Hamilton, Thompson, Ozuna, and Green. All right, kids. The lineups are in, the lineups are done. If you should win, may fate and faith decide your should win today. Put your money right here on the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. It ends at midnight. Peace, love, war, and fuck the Baltimore. Unless they put a lineup in right now. All right, Baltimore, screw